The time here on Trevor Sports is 12:30. It's time for Grandstand. Good afternoon, welcome back to the Six Nations special Grandstand. Delighted you've tuned in and you're coming back for more, because today we have two thrillers to bring you in the Six Nations Championship. Our coverage today starts with Scotland versus Wales at Murrayfield after their comprehensive defeat to England in the last round. Could Scotland turn it against a Welsh side that is looking to maintain its championship challenge? All the action from yesterday's game between Italy and England as England romped home to a comfortable bonus point victory. We'll bring you all the tries from that contest. And the big one for us this evening is Ireland hosting France at the Aviva Stadium in Dublin. It really is a real make or break for Ireland's Six Nations campaign. They have to win. For France, on the other hand, a win here will just compound their dominance of what many have said are the most talented French side for 25 years. But it's the Murrayfield where we will start our coverage this afternoon. It's Six Nations game always brings out the best between these two rivals, and there'll be no exception today. Commentary for this one comes from Trevor Starmer-Smith.
Thank you, Trevor. We've just had the anthems that you threw over to me then, as you handed over to me. This is the Welsh side, and really going superbly well, unchanged from last week's win over Ireland. As for the Scots, who were beaten by England last week, here at this very same ground, well, they need, again, unchanged, but they need to really get their A game together, one feels, if they're going to have a chance of maybe getting close to the championship. Wales, the red hot favourites. They have brought a few of their supporters along, but a baying band of Tartan Army supporters here to cheer the Scots on. Gregor Townsend's men against Wayne Pignac's Wales, and it's Finn Russell to get us underway. And the Welsh in red, Scotland in that famous dark blue tartan shirt. Already a first error there, a knock on, and an early scrum here to the Scottish pack. It's the pack weights, 888 kilograms against 919 kilograms for Wales. So Wales certainly the heavier pack of the two that are starting here today. So let's see how Scotland will get on here against this formidable Welsh side who, as we saw last week against the Irish, we're not exactly watertight defensively. Here's Russell with an early chance for a drop goal, and I think he's got it. He has. Brilliant start for Scotland. Finn Russell, a superb drop goal, and the Scottish flags are flying. Scotland 3, Wales 0. And we played just over a minute. Terrific start for the Scottish. and they needed it as Dan Biggar gets us up and back underway. I made that about 1 minute 5 seconds when Finn Russell dropped that goal. And here's Richie for Scotland. He's got towards halfway and into Welsh territory. They'll drive it, will cycle it against Scotland. Ball knocked forward by Russell, and that'll find touch on the far side. Scotland really starting well. It's going to be a line out to Wales. Don't really worry about that statistic. There's been no line-ups up until now. We'll soon see how this one pans out in just a second or two. Scotland with that early bonus of 3 points from that drop goal. Looking to try and wrestle the advantage here. And we saw how good the Welsh were on the line-up, and Alan Wynne-Jones took that superbly well. And now the drive begins for Wales towards the Scottish 10-metre line. In fact, they're now heading swiftly towards the Scottish 22. And this is where the pack rates could tell, that's for sure. Oh, that was a loose ball, and Van der Merwe takes it for Scotland. It was a poor pass, really. That's the lot, and now Finn Russell can boot it up the field again. He'll look for touch inside the Welsh 22, but Williams gets back there for Wales. 5 minutes gone, still 3-0 to Scotland. Here's Williams now. He's run something like 50 yards with 50 metres with the ball. Passes back inside, and Wales have recycled it very well. Biggar now for Wales. Davis, North. Good tackle there. Had to be well timed by the Scottish defence. Beard. And again, the Welsh recycle it. Here's Williams to Davis. Davis has found a gap down the near side. Here he comes now. Another good tackle, but Zammit could be in here for the first try of the game. And he's over for the try. Zammit the scorer. And the Scottish defence were nowhere to be seen. It was lovely play from the Welsh. And Zammit makes absolutely certain. So the Scottish, after a good bout of early pressure and 3 drop goal points, have conceded the first try of the match to Wales. And Dan Biggar will try and add the extra 2. His goal kicking last week at the Millennium Stadium against the Irish, impeccably good. Now can he add the 2 extras and give Wales 7 points to 3 lead here at Merrifield. It's a difficult kick because it's right on, almost on the right-hand touchline, because Zammit went in at the corner. So it's a difficult conversion attempt for Biggar. But let's see how he goes on then. This for 7-3. Oh, it's curling, but it's curling wide of the post. So 2 points to difference. Conversion attempt failed, which is very rare from Dan Biggar's point of view. He very rarely misses. And that was a collector's item, considering how impeccable his kicking was a week ago. So it's just the 5 points conceded by Scotland, and they're still in touch at 2 points down. Scotland 3, Wales 5. Tuprich now for Wales. Oh, that's a good run by Tuprich. And he's got Faletau now down that far side. Scotland trying to get back, and it's going to be Adams, and it could be another Welsh try. Bang, bang, it's going to be 2 tries in 2 minutes for Wales. Adams, who got a brace of tries last week, has scored again this week. And Wales have hit while the iron's hot. 2 tries in 3 minutes. And Scotland again all at sea in their back line. And Gregor Townsend on that bench has some sorting out to do. And Dan Biggar, who fluffed his first attempt. Well, can he add the extras now? 10 points to 3. This for 12-3 to Wales. Dan Biggar. Big moments really in terms of the kick-in. Let's see if he can make it. Again, another difficult kick. These angle kicks are never easy. in fairness to them. What can Bigger do here? Can he improve on that record? Oh, that's a better kick. That's a better kick. Clean as a whistle, straight through the posts. So Wales stretch their lead to 12 points to 3 after just 10 minutes of play. And what a start here at Merrifield. So Finn Russell to get us back up and running again in this first half. And it's amazing to think that we've only had 10 minutes of this game and already 15 points between the sides have been scored. 3 for Scotland, 12 for Wales, and they're on the drive again towards the halfway line, towards the Scottish half of the field, the Scottish territory. Good still, and they're over the halfway line, heading towards the Scottish 10-metre line. Now Williams has it, Bigger. Good pass inside to Davis and inside to Williams, and Williams might have a chance here down that far side. They've got men over, it's Davis. Good stop, good tackle on the 22. Scotland have won the ball, and Finn Russell kicks clear and kicks just over halfway and into touch. That was better defence from Scotland because they had 2 on the overlap there, Wales, on that far side. And if they got to one of those 2, that could have spelt danger and trouble for Scotland. And they're already in that. So Wales line out, and again, well taken by the Welsh there. Very good at their line outs. And here's Bigger now. There was a gap there. Absolute gap there for Bigger, but he's lost possession, and Scotland now have a chance to have a go themselves. And here's Redpath. Redpath now. He might get in there. Harris from Scotland. Good challenge. Into touch. And he tried to go down the blind alley. But Wales were very, very wise to that danger. So a line out once again for Wales. Keno is to take. And once again, Wales get it there, and here's Williams towards halfway. Good stop. Good tackle. Wales recycle. Here's Alan Wynne-Jones, and Alan Wynne-Jones now. He's absolute battering ram. It's still Alan Wynne-Jones. He could go all the way, and he's held up just 10 metres short from the Scottish line. And in fact, Scotland get possession from the ruck. And Williams there with a handling error. And it was a knock-on, and Scotland will get the scrum. But Alan Wynne-Jones, a real battering man there, as he got within 10 metres of the Scottish line. And that could have been disastrous for Scotland. Well, Scotland have won 2 scrums. Wales have been brilliant on the line-ups, but it's Scotland with the scrum down. Chance with them now, just short of halfway. Still inside their own territory, Scotland, so still got plenty of yardage to go before they can get towards that try line. Here's Price to Russell, to Harris. Looks like Wales are going to get possession again. Bigger. Fine challenge, fine tackle there. Here's Williams, Navidi, Davis, North. And George North now, 1 player to beat, and what a tackle that was. Had to be timed well, and Scotland again get possession. Here's Finn Russell. Russell now. Another 2 missed Welsh tackles in there as well. We're getting a little bit ragged here. Bigger. Into Falitau. Falitau does well. Once again the Welsh recycle well. Davis. He's trying to get towards halfway at the moment. The Welsh looking to burst through. Jones went right through. Here's Davis.
It's away.
Williams. Zamid, who scored one of the tries. Once again, Wales recycle the ball. Dan Bigger will kick, looking for touch. But only finds Stuart Hogg. Now Hogg for Scotland. And it's their turn to attack now, to the Scots. Finn Russell now, all lovely dummy. Sold a couple of Welsh players down the river there. But Finn Russell has lost the ball, didn't have much in the way of support. Here's Owens. Carried it about 15 metres there. Possession just changing hands slightly, 25 minutes gone. Well, after that rowdy opening 10 minutes where there was 15 points scored, it's sort of quietened down as far as points are concerned. But here's Williams. He's got to halfway and he did it all by himself. But now Scotland get possession. Finn Russell,
there.
That was a very late tackle. In fact, it was a knock-on, so a scrum has been given to Wales. So, a chance here now for Wales to win their first scrum.
Engage.
Wales leading on the scoreboard. Most of the most of the other statistics, Scotland are certainly giving Wales a game in at the moment. Certainly on the scrums. Lineouts, Wales have been dominating that department, but it's Scotland in possession with Ritchie. Still Ritchie. Ball down there, but Scotland have another opportunity now to recycle with Price to Russell. And that's been lost. And well gathered by the Welsh. Now they have a chance to attack. And it's right near the Scottish 22 as well. Alan Wynne-Jones. Dan Biggar.
Knock forward. No advantage coming.
And the whistle has gone. And it's going to be a scrum down to Wales. Right on that 22.
Crouch and hold, fellas.
Scotland are defending at the moment. So Wales having a bit of pressure at the moment. Right on that Scottish 22, not far away. Scotland and Wales have that scrum, and they're going to drive like mad towards that 22. Adams, well, he might have had a kick at goal, but decided to go down.
It's away.
Looking like they're going for the try here. Navidi, and another good tackle. Wales just biding their time. Here's Owens.
I want you out of there.
Did really well there, Owens. Here's Biggar. Biggar back inside, and the ball has been lost, and it's Scotland's ball. Harris, he's dropped it.
Scrum, fellas. It was forward.
But Scotland, and a little bit of fisticuffs there, knock on, and Harris, and a Welsh player, the referee, in to try and sort it all out. Scotland frustrations, quite understandably, boiling over at the moment in this Guinness Six Nations.
Crouch and hold.
Having lost one, they can never afford to lose another one. They don't want to be in a position where they could end up with the wooden spoon come the end of the tournament. Welsh scrum it is. 12 points to 3 with 32 minutes gone. We're inside the last 10 minutes of this first half. Wales in charge. Adams. And Adams has spotted a gap. Now he's just got to play it Biggar, and Biggar is well tackled there. All he had to do was get past that final Scottish defender, and he was through. Wales looking for another score. They're going to recycle it again. Davis for the drop. Has he got it? I don't think he has. He's just missed it. Just gone to the right hand side of the post, and it's a 22-metre drop out now to the Scottish. And he knows it was a golden chance. That would have just given Wales that little bit more respite, and again more afters. Just frustrations, tempers getting a little frayed here. And once again the referee having to do some sorting out. I guess that's the nature of rugby sometimes. Anyways, more importantly, we've got 6 minutes left of this highly competitive first half at Merrifield. Still 12 points to 3 if you just joined us. If you missed any of the tries earlier, Wales scored 2 tries after Scotland had drop kicked in the first minute of the game. The scoring was done in the first 10 minutes. 2 tries in 3 minutes for Wales. 1 was converted, 1 wasn't converted, and that's all we've had so far. And now we're into the last 5 minutes of the first period. 40 minutes each play. Palatau taking it from taking the ball from the lineup. Wales on their way again. Adams has got one of the tries. Kicks for touch and finds it. But it is a line out, however, to Scotland. And they win their first line out of the game. Be a nice time to do it. And they haven't got it, I don't think. It's Wales. It's certainly Wales' ball, and it's Wales who have been absolutely superb on the old scrum, on the old lineups today. Looked imperious last week against the Irish from that department, and they're looking just as good at this week. But Scotland now have possession. Graham now for Scotland. Back inside to Fagerson. Fagerson now. Can he get it back to Finn Russell? Russell kicks towards the corner. Zamet's there. Oh, he's not there. It's a try. Well, that took everyone by surprise. We thought Zamet had got it, but the Scots are on the board with a try. Well, that came as a surprise to everybody apart from the Scottish supporters. Van der Merwe, the try scorer. And that really now puts the pressure back on the Welsh now. Good moment for Scotland to get that try. Puts them on 8. And if Finn Russell has the conversion, then it'll be a 3-point game as half-time fast arrives here at Merrifield. Finn Russell then, big kick for the Scots. It's a difficult kick, but he's capable enough. Is he up to the challenge? He is up to the challenge. Finn Russell. It's a 2-point game rather than a 3-point game. So it's 10 points to Scotland, 12 to Wales. We've now in the last 10 seconds of normal time here at the end of the first half. So we're playing 40 minutes. And once the ball goes out of play, which it does, that will be half time. But Scotland, well, they've got a converted try. Wales have got a converted try and 2 converted tries. Scotland also have a drop goal, but it's a 2-point game and it's evenly poised here at Merrifield as we hit half time. A half-time score then at Merrifield, a terrific first half. Scotland 10, Wales 12. And welcome back to Merrifield for the start of the second half. Wales leading by 12 points to 10. And Dan Biggar gets us restarted then. What's ahead of us in the next 40 minutes, I wonder? It's going to be interesting to say the least. Here's Russell now with the kick. Sort of sliced it a bit. Just finds touch just shy of halfway. That'll be a line out for Wales, as you can see there on the screen. Van der Merwe with the Scottish try, giving Scotland fresh hope here. Wales once again very good on the line-up. Williams to Biggar to Davis. Inside he went. Good tackle there. Wales should recycle this, and they do. Here's Adams. Adams looking for a gap, wasn't one there. Wales once again recycle. Beard, and Beard, oh, a battering ram. Can he do it again? Oh, he's kept his balance, and well, he got good yardage there. Now who's coming out with the ball here? Looks like it's Scotland's ball, and it is now. Hogg back inside to Russell. Watson, still Watson. Good tackle again. It's Wales now who get it. Zamet who scored one of the tries. He's looking for a brace. He's going to try and get towards the line. Zamet's going to go in for a brace of tries. Terrific try. Zamet has done it. Zamet with 2 tries. Adams with the other. And Scotland's resistance again has been broken. That's Zamet's second try. And Scotland can't believe it. Tremendous performance this. And Dan Biggar has a chance to add the extra 2 points. Well, this really now does put the can amongst the pigeons. A 2-point game at half time. It could be stretching away now to at least 9 points. If Dan Biggar can make it 2 conversion attempts out of 3. Big moment in the game. All he's got to do is just take his time and make sure these go between the sticks. And it's badly sliced, I'm afraid, and it's wide. And Scotland, for the moment anyway, breathe again. So 17 points to 10, 7 points in it. They've only played 5 second half minutes. So it's anyone's game still to be won or lost. 7 points is not a lot. A converted try could put Scotland level, but here's bigger for Wales. You get the feeling that the net score is going to be also crucial now. Watson. Went all the way almost there. Now Wales back in possession. Bigger just sliced it in to touch on the halfway. And Scotland get the line out. And they'd love to win a line out now, Scotland, just to get their confidence oozing a bit more, and they really could do with something now. Can Turner provide a very good line out here for the Scots? They need one. They've got one. Gray with a good take. And they're inside that Welsh 22 and they're going to drive for the line. Scotland have possession and it's Finn Russell. He thought there was a gap there. The Welsh plugged the gap. They need another score here, Scotland. There's a whistle scored, in fact, and there's been handling in the ruck, and a penalty's going to be for Scotland. Will they go for goal or tap and go for the try? Well, Finn Russell looks like he's going to go for goal. I think at this stage that's probably a sensible decision. 2 penalties last week against England. Can he do so this week now? Oh, he's got 2. Well, he's taken a conversion attempt and a drop goal. And he could actually complete a hat-trick of all sorts of kick goals. Drop kick, conversion attempt, and a 3-point penalty score. This is a big kick for Scotland. It looks simple enough, but when you're under that sort of pressure, anything can happen. Finn Russell for Scotland, and that's a great kick. Brilliant! Scotland right back in business. It's 13-17. And all of a sudden it's a 4-point game. So up and go again. So that was the offence which cost Wales dear. Handling in the ruck. That's Williams now. And that's a good run by Williams. Bigger. Davis. Tries to go back inside. I don't think Wales have got... Yes, Wales have still got possession. Here's Bigger. Little grubber kick. And he's picked his own grubber kick up there. That was superbly done. And Wales recycle it. Falatau to Davis. Once again, it's recycled by Williams. Navidi. Good running by Navidi. Gained extra yardage. Here's Francis. Inside to Bigger, and Bigger now has only got one defender to beat there, and he couldn't quite get the measure of him. Now Alan Wynne-Jones, the battering ram. Back inside, Bigger's going to drop it, I think. Yes, he's going to drop it, and I think, has he not? Yes, he's gone over. Dan Bigger. Another 3 points. Wales stretch their lead now to 7 points, so it's a 7-point game once again as we restart. And now Francis has it for Wales. Williams kicks towards the Scottish 10-metre line. Tackles flying left, right and centre here. 55 minutes gone, 25 minutes left to play. 13 points to 20 is in Wales' favour, 7 points to difference. So a converted try could get Scotland level. Ferguson, Watson. Again the Welsh in very hard. Run the ball back in the ruck. Davis. Now Davis. He's got a man out here. Samet for a hat-trick. Samet's got the hat-trick of tries. What a score. Scotland were caught lopsided. The ball went back inside. And Samet came in and has completed a hat-trick of tries, and that could be the killer try. Wales take the score to 25. And Scotland, for all their endeavours, might well be running out of steam. Well, it's been a mixed day for Dan Biggar. Normally so reliable. Hardly misses a kick. Well, he's missed 2 today. But surely he won't miss a third. Players like him rarely miss 3 kicks in a game. This one, I have to say, does look a bit more simpler. Big moment in the game then. This goes over. I fear it's game over for Scotland, and it might well be now. Biggar has got it right between the posts. It's a great try. That's a great score. So 27 points to 13, and it's a 14-point game now. What have Scotland got left in the final 22 minutes in the tank? We're just going to have to find out and see. Another handling error there. Wales have made 1 or 2 bad mistakes there, and it's a knock-on and an opportunity now for Scotland to hit back with the scrum. They've been very good there. 4-3 in their favour. So something for Gregor Townsend to take great heart from going into next week's games. But it's a good opportunity now for Scotland to, right in their 22, Welsh 22, to get that scrum and really drive towards that Welsh line, and the scrum has collapsed.
Listen to me. I already told you.
And it's a penalty to Scotland. Now, do they go for the goal? And it's a sin bin, in fact. We've got a sin bin. So Beard now will have to miss out the next 10 minutes or so. So Beard is now off the field for 10 minutes, and I'm surprised that Finn Russell is going for goal. I thought with the extra numerical advantage, I thought they might have gone for the tap and gone for the try. But Finn Russell is he's going cautiously at the moment. Just wants to make sure he gets those 3 points. And you know where Scotland are in the game. 14 points down. You'd have thought a try would have, an attempt at a try with a numerical advantage might have given them that bit more of a help. But Finn Russell, he's paid to do these for a living, and Finn Russell has not let Scotland down in the goal kicking department at all. So he adds another 3, so it's 11 points the difference. Wales leading 27 points to 16, and that's the time that's been elapsed, nearly 60 minutes and 20 to play. But remember, we have Wales a man down because of the collapsed scrum, or maybe just speaking too much out to turn with the referee. The whistle's gone. The ball out of play. Line out to the Welsh, who are a man down. Remember, let's not forget that. So Scotland now, Gregor Townsend will be pinpointing this opportunity now, as this is a big opportunity to try and absolutely go to town here. But Wales have been so good in the line-outs that they just look unstoppable, and again, no exception to the rule. And they'll drive towards the line. Here's Owens. Held up nicely by the Scottish defence, but Wales recycle it. Here's Biggar. Back inside to Faletau. Back outside to Owens. But the whistle has gone, and that was an offside. Scottish player just got offside there, and Biggar just take the extra points and just keep this goal ball ticking over. They're in a good position. And Biggar says to Alan Jones, I'm going to have a kick at goal. Well, this to keep Wales heads well in profit here, if he can manage this. This could really seal the deal on. It's been a battling display away from home today for the Welsh, in front of a very partisan Scottish crowd here this afternoon. So Dan Biggar then to put Wales well and truly in command. It's a bit more central than his previous kicks have been. This one a little bit further out, 49 metres. And that's swerved, and between the sticks it goes. That's the Dan Biggar we know and admire. Scotland 16, Wales 30, and still, once again, the gap back to 14 points. So Scotland have got it all to do then in the remaining quarter of an hour or so that remains. Navini now for Wales. It's been a terrific game of rugby once again, and when you get the Welsh involved, then it always makes for a terrific cocktail. You know you're in for a good game when Wales are in town. Here's Cummings for Scotland. And can they get themselves a try to remember here? Russell might just do it. Just held up, just didn't have the support there, Finn Russell, unfortunately. They recycled it well. Here's Gray, and Gray's going to score. Gray for Scotland. Terrific try. Spotted the gap, and in he went. And the gap down to 9 points. It will be down to 7 with the conversion if it's made by Finn Russell, but a very good piece of play there by Gray. Saw the spot, saw the gap, spotted it superbly, and ran like the clappers to get to that line and got it down with a minimum of fuss. Oh, Finn Russell hasn't missed a kick yet. 1 from 1 today from the conversions. He's been good with the penalties. Kicked at least 3 of those perfectly. This should be the most simplest kick of the lot he's had, of all the kicks he's had. And you would absolutely fancy him here to make this one as well. And Merrifield holds its breath, so does half of Scotland, so does Edinburgh as well, where this game's been played. Finn Russell for Scotland. And over it goes, 7 points the difference now. Scotland 23, Wales 30, and there's still 14 minutes of play left, plus injury time. We're in for some finish now here at Merrifield, there isn't a doubt about it. And remember, Wales down to 14 men because of the sin bin, so all to play for now with 67 on the clock. 13 to play. Here's Williams for the 14 men of Wales.
I want you out of there.
Remember, Wales are man light. That yellow card you can see on the scoreboard next to the Welsh crest is the fact that it signifies a sin bin, and it's been given away once more. The board stayed in play, and here's Zammit for Wales. Well inside the 22, here's Adams.
Leave it. It's away.
Nicely recycled. Here's Biggar for the drop attempt. No, just wide, I think. And the ball is still in play, I think. I think it has gone out, and it's a 22-metre drop out to Scotland. Yeah, just hooked it between. Tried to hook it and hooked it too far wide of the right hand post. And again the fisticuffs are out, and once again the referee just in there to sort it all out. So Scotland will restart with a 22-metre dropout, and it gives Wales a chance now to get possession inside the Scottish 22, or inside the Scottish half, I should say. Biggar now for Wales. He spotted a gap. He might come in here. One more Welsh score will do it. Here's Adams for a brace. That's going to do it. Adams has done it for Wales. That will settle the game. The gap now 12 points. And it was a terrific score, and Adams, that's his 4th try in the Six Nations this season, and that could well be the winning try. Scotland head bowed but guaranteed defeat. It's got to be now, surely. And now Biggar to add the extras from the conversion. 2 points if he gets it over the posts, and between the posts. And that should take Wales beyond the finishing tape. Because Scotland surely can't come back from a deficit like that if he makes this. So Dan Biggar, whose kicking has been a little bit off radar today, and a chance now to really seal the deal and make it 2 wins out from 2 games for the Welsh. Oh, that's no problem, no problem at all. That should settle it. Dan Biggar. So Wales stretch their lead to 14 points again. Scotland 23, Wales 37. 8 minutes left to play. Scotland need 2 converted tries to level the scores. I don't think they're going to have enough time even for that, but Stuart Hogg will have a go. And he's running well back 40 metres with the ball. Now Ben Maher, who scored one of the Scottish tries. Can he finish this? Can Scotland at least finish with a flourish? It's a tap penalty. Price. Good tackle again this time. Navidi's got it. And Scotland have lost it, I think, or is it? Well, there's a handling in the ruck, and Scotland will get that penalty. And the referee, well, he certainly had a lot to do. He's calling Alan Wynne-Jones over now, and he's gone as well. Alan Wynne-Jones is the second Welsh player in the sin bin. Well, Wales may well win the game, but their discipline today, I have got to say, has not been exemplary. And we have another Welsh player in the sin bin. Well, it's going to be the remainder of the game now. And here's Davis.
Hands off.
Well, it's been a real test for Wales. They're going to win the game. Purely and simple, they're too far in front with Scotland. With Scotland needing 2 converted scores even to draw the game, so it's increasingly looking like a Welsh victory, but it's not been without controversy. Here's Harris. Oh, that's a poor pass. Straight to Owen, who took it superbly. Now Navidi for the 14 men. It's been a terrific game, one way or the other. Harris for Scotland, taken down on the 22. But Wales get possession. Final minute of the game, which has seen 2 Welsh players sin-bend. It's been a real hair and scaring sort of day. And here's Navidi now, finishing with a flourish. We've now played the 80 minutes. Next time the ball goes out of play, that will be that. We're into injury time. Wales know the game is in the bag. They're going to have 2 wins from 2. They've scored some very good tries, but their discipline has been very ill, it's got to be said. Dangerous tackle again. Another sign, once again, of their indisciplines. And that's something that Wayne Pipiak will have to work on for next week. So a Welsh performance, which in the main has been very, very good, has just been soured really by those 2 sin bins, which in the end hasn't cost him, but Wayne Pipiak will not be pleased with that aspect of the game. Here's Zammit now, looking to kick to touch, and the whistle has gone yet again. Another penalty to Scotland. We still play on at the end. Next time the ball goes into touch, that will be that. The referee will blow for the end. Scotland know they've lost, but they're fighting, finishing with a flourish. Ball up towards the Welsh 22. That's going to run out, and that surely will be it. No, it's been kept in. Now it's got out, and that's it. And that's it. Wales have done it, and they've done it the hard way. They won very comfortably in the end by 14 points. But they had 2 men sin-binned in the second half for dangerous play, and that's something that Wayne Pipiak will have to work on for next week. Gregor Townsend's men gave it their all, but it just wasn't enough. And Scotland go to 2 defeats out of 2. It's finished here at Merrifield in a terrific game of rugby union. He's finished Scotland 23, Wales 37.
Wales there with a bonus point win over Scotland in the end, and that effectively ends Scotland's challenge for this year's Six Nations. For Wales, it continues their brilliant campaign, so that'll put Wales right up in the mix this season. Well, now let's go over and take you through highlights of England's fantastic win yesterday over Italy. For England, this is one of the more accomplished victories that they're going to have in the Six Nations. And they got off to an excellent start. In the 8th minute, Owen Farrell dropped over to score. Lovely work by the pack in the scrum. There goes the little pop pass out. Easy for the skipper. And England continue to find themselves on the edge of the 10-metre line and continue to make chances. This excellent try finished off by Anthony Watson just showed the real quality and the use of quick ball. Sam Underhill's lovely ball into Anthony Watson, laying it up. It wasn't quite all England's way. There were some glimmer of hope for the Italians when Fori found a little pass away to Bellini that can charge all the way through and go over to score. The Azzurri in rapture and Rome resplendent. At least on this occasion, England would finally be able to get a victory over Italy. It was Starmer-Smith that continued to make chances. His wonderful work set in. Henry Slade to go over for England's third try. Lovely exchanging of passes by him and Underhill, but Slade himself be delighted to get that. And with just 12 minutes to go of the first half, England found time to score again. Ben Young's his ball back to Starmer-Smith. Owen Farrell continued to move forwards. Slade again, who had an excellent game, was able to dive over and get another try. The bonus point secured for England all before half-time. Things were looking promising. And they continued to with the final few moments of the first half. That was a lovely unselfish move by Anthony Watson, who was able to release the ball right at the vital moment to Starmer-Smith. He was able to get over in his first score. Second half continued England's brilliant play. Elliot Daly found the way through to send in Henry Slade to complete his hat-trick. A fine performance indeed, but well worked here by Elliot Daly to march through, and Slade, it's easy as he gets. And the tries continued for England. Anthony Watson this time deciding to kick across. It was missed by everybody, and Slade went ahead and dived across to claim his fourth. Crossfield kick, an attempt at drop goal. We'll never know. What we will know is this terrible bit of Italian defending has allowed a try to be scored by Johnny May. There were chances for Italy, who did try to get a little bit of consolation, and when England had a man reduced in the sin bin, there was a chance. Lovely work from the fly half to dive over. But England showed they're made of steelier stuff, and so did Starmer-Smith. This long-range drop goal rattling in off the top of the bar, and that was comfortable for England, winners in the end by 14 points to 55. Confirmation of England with a bonus point win and a real top-class performance. Eddie Jones' side put it together quite brilliantly, and well done to England. Italy, though, showed a little bit of promise, but in the end were vastly outmatched by a very, very superior England side. We're now to the main event here on Grandstand. It's Ireland to take on France. This is always a classic game. The Irish themselves know that the Six Nations is where they can sometimes produce their best rugby. Never quite got it together in a World Cup, my ads. As for France, sometimes it's the other way round. A bit like England, they tend to say they're their best rugby for a World Cup. But this French side is something else. We really could about to see a true brilliant rugby side. The question is, could they measure up to Ireland, which are no pushovers themselves? Live commentary from this one comes from Trev McLaren. Well, this one is between the most informed side versus the most promising. France today are unchanged from their game a week ago. As for Ireland, they know that this really is make or break for them. They've won 9 on the trot, hoping to make it 10 today. Could this be the big occasion for Ireland to do so? The Aviva here is absolutely full to capacity. There is not a spare seat in the house for this one. Petit Catois, the fly half for France, get us underway. He pumps it long and forwards. Taken by Robbie Henshaw, centre, straight away ball down. Ireland win the maul. Sexton goes to kick long. And Ireland forced it out on the full. France will have the line out. You sense this could be a big part of the battle today. The team that comes up with a line out could be the one that goes on top. Marshall to throw in. And it's stolen. Conor Murray. Jonathan Sexton again kicking it. Into the 22, taken by Doolin, the fullback. He's brought down.
Hands off.
Let's recycle. Anton Dupont put it out to Willemisi. Willemisi is down. And it's Dupont again. To Linoc. Oh, great boom by Linoc. He's moving away here from front. Another one out to Thomas, who's brought down but kept himself in. Good work by the French, but Ireland's turn it around. Jonathan Sexton is fought down by Netamak. That's a really good hit. And then recycle again. Robbie Henshaw, he's hit down by Olivon. And then being pushed back, trying to find a way through. Sexton here kicks. It's bounce, and it has ended up on the line out pretty much on the 22. French pack showing their brilliance in pushing forwards. Ireland, though, they really have to be very careful. They are not caught out. Marshall again to throw in for France.
Line out over.
And it's one this time. Dupont. Netamak kicks it into the Irish half. Nobody is there, but Keenan charges forward and is brought down. Ireland will remain in possession for it. Jonathan Sexton again kicking it long. That is an excellent kick by Jonathan Sexton. Lined it up and has found touch quite fantastically. Ireland's fly half, and so much expected of him. Marshall again to throw in.
We have them all.
Stolen again. The driving maul is called. Jonathan Sexton. Van der Flair was just short under the post, and the French have turned it over quite fantastically. Netamak tried to clear it away, and that's a defensive put down. And a penalty to France due to a player coming in from offside position, Van der Flair. And Doolin was set to kick this away for France. 5-metre line. Want to find touch. Just makes it. Keith Earls was right under it. Has made the catch, but France will have to put in the line-outs. Marshall again to throw in. Taken this time. Always called. They've been fantastic in the line-out in this contest. They went for the set play. It's been stopped. Turnover ball to France. Netamak, who's caught high. Looked a dangerous tackle from the moment it happened there. It's number 8. Pretty gnarly, that. The opportunity for kick for touch is going to be taken by Doolin again, the fullback. No score yet in this game. 12 minutes gone here in the Aviva. Has Doolin found touch? He has not. Keith Earls is under this. He can move forward. He's brought down with a massive hit. Sexton, whose kicking today has been wonderful. Another example of more wonderful kicking, but great work by Ireland. From the line out, from the breakdown in the ruck, they've had the better of the French today. Just need to fashion a chance, you feel, for Jonathan Sexton to maybe go for points. Can they win yet another line out? Marshall to throw again. Landed is won by Conan. With number 8, lucky to not be yellow carded.
There it is, yeah.
And now goes Conor Murray. Conor Murray's over! Ireland! From the breakdown, Conor Murray bounces off 2 challenges. The fly half, Fatty Katwa came close. Conor Murray's gone over. The Aviva is roaring now. thunderous noise. Ireland take the lead. There's a look of bemusement on the French. How did Conor Murray bounce through 2 tackles to get over? Either way, this is their Jonathan Sexton now. His chance to kick. And to turn 5 points into 7. Respected hush around the Aviva as Jonathan Sexton looks to line up and attempt this conversion. Should be very simple. In international rugby, kicks don't get as easy as this. Oh, you see what I mean? Just chipped it over in the end. Cowley done. 15th minute of the contest. Ireland lead France. You can see referee there, Wayne Barnes, overseeing this one. Isn't it, Tamak? That's for a long high kick. Taken by Henshaw. Gary Ringrose kicking it forwards. Dudin, the fullback, running through. Nice little layer. Vadi Kapwa again. France trying to find some fluidity and some movement, trying to find a way through. French retain possession. Dupois to Natamak, trying to find the gap, finding the gap. Natamak options out on the near side. And Thomas is down, and Ficao just leaves it off, and Vadi Kapwa is there. What a score this is! Brilliant rugby again by France. Fantastic rugby played. Vadi Kapwa's over to score. That's a fantastic try from the French centre. France have responded straight away. Ireland have been caught, and it's nothing but frustration on their part. And now Natamak with the chance to convert. Will bring us back to 7 apiece. Slightly more challenging angle perhaps than what he has done before. Deep breath. Goes through his routine and sets himself up. Eyes on the prize. No wind, 30 metres out. Looks good. It's spot on. Right through the posts. That's perfect. It's Ireland 7, France 7. We're back level in this Six Nations second round contest. Just remember, Ireland have won 9 in the trot in the Six Nations Championship. Oh, Keith Ellis has got through! And he's pulled down on the 22. That's a huge tackle we made. Anton Dupont breaks away from France. Ficao. Vaticat was trying to run through the gap, and he might have succeeded. On the open side is the chance. On the blind side, it was taken in the end. Ireland have been able to turn the ball over. Jonathan Sexton's out to Jamie Stockdale. Keith Earls out for Ireland. It had opened up. Perhaps a pass too many for the Irish. Conor Murray stands set. Sexton. Teddy Furlong. It's in for the chase for Ringrose. It's a good challenge out. That was good rugby played. Ireland are pushing France to their absolute limits. That's excellent defending. Marçal again to throw in for France. Need to start winning some of these. And they do. Dupois, Natamak, Ficao is able to get through. On the inside, Natamak again. He's brought down. Looks slightly high tackle, but France have got away with it. Anton Dupois, Aldri. Dupois again. Olivon, Hoos. Stolen there. And there's Bernie. And Ireland now with Murray. Sexton. Oh, there was 3 over on the open side. He's missed them all. That was the chance. Thomas the winger. He's brought down. Dupois. Ficao. Natamak. Vatikatwa. Damien Perdue, he's down. And then Ireland have got it. This is Conan. Oh, it's broken three. Brilliant. Last ditch shadow in the end. Aldrich coming in. Alright, to Jonathan Sexton. Over the right for Robbie Henshaw for the line. What a challenge that was. A metre out. Robbie Henshaw denied. The Tamak to clear it away. Ireland really are putting France under masses of pressure. Want to pick it away. Ireland trying to play themselves into folklore with this sense of possession, but this is the Tamak who's broken away. Options on the open side. This is Olivon through. He's got another mine out there. It's Thomas who was brought down, but Ireland at least have maintained it in the breakdown of the ruck. This is House posting through, and he is brought down. Dupois, the Tamak, Ficao, Vatikatwa, Thomas. Back to Vatikapwa, all the way through Vatikapwa, and he's brought to a halt. France continue. Nitamak, Ficao, big hit. He's brought down, but still they've got it on the 22, France. Thomas flicks it back to Olivon. Olivon through for the line. Fabulous try. Just look at this, when it breaks to Thomas, brought, there is the layoff. Oliver, big number 7, and look at this dummy, goes right then left, he's past the fullback and puts it down after such immense pressure which the French have withstood. To go up the other end and score is soul destroying for Ireland. They really have put in a shift today, but at the moment it is France that have the advantage. Well, it was quite astonishing to see that, such pressure put involved. Defensive work made all the way through. Last ditch challenge made. Just a metre out Ireland were, and yet France maintain and go up the other end and score. It's extraordinary. Tamak to kick. Oh, he shanked it. He's caught it wide. So the lead is just 5 points. 32nd minute, 8 minutes to go till half time. Ireland 7, France 12. Sexton with the long kick, taken by Ryan the Tamak. Trying to burn through into space, he's succeeding brilliantly. This is an excellent run. There's the layoff. George Ficao, he is down. But France have got into Ireland's half. Possession counts for nothing but for territory. Up and under, caught by Sexton. Caught by Vatikapwa of France, who rides one challenge, is pulled down by the second. France moving forward. Dupois again. William Missy is down, the advantage through an offside.
There it is, yeah.
There is Dupois. Leroux. Leroux is short. Dupois again. House again. Nitamak. Thomas. Vatikapwa.
Hands off.
And we will go back for the penalty. Probably perhaps a bit too far to kick for goal. The question is, can Doolan find touch? His kicking's been a little suspect this evening. He's right in the middle of the deck. So he's got to make sure this goes out. And he does. And it has gone out. And France will have a line out and a chance to put pressure on the Ireland's defensive line. The last 3.5 minutes of the first half. Go long, it's one. Henderson did it. Conor Murray, excellent. Jonathan Sexton kicking big up and under. Under it is Earls that collides there with Doulin. Fullback takes a really good take for France. Anton Dupont. Thomas again trying to find the skill. Doing so, able to get a few meters gains. Natamak.
Tackle and roll away.
France trying to work their way into the Irish half. The route to Thomas. Thomas trying to look for the skill, brought down in the end. Dupont. Aldrit.
Hands up.
Dupont again, the scrum half to take over. Natamak. Tips off to Olivon. Ficao. Lovely. Olivon. Here's Vati Kapwa. And he's brought out. And that brings the half-time in this match. Oh, it's been a pulsating half of rugby. An incredible defensive performance by France to survive. Nothing short of an Irish onslaught. And it's that reason to survive means the halfway mark. France ahead 12-7. No changes at the break. Ireland are going to hope that the pressure can break through. France are hoping can they get a more foothold in the game because they have played this largely on the back foot. This is Aldrit moving forwards and continuing to move forwards. Pick number 8 has made a lot of territory there. A lot of meters gains. Really me see. France continue. Genot again is down. This is Dupont. Natamak. Ficao. Fatih Katwa. Lays it back into Natamak, who is down. France keep the ball. We try to move it through. This is Oliver. Maintains. Genot. Damien Padou. Padou skill. Oh! He's brought down on the 22. Genot again. Dupont again to work. Goes across. Natamak. Aldrit. Advantage is called. Aldrit doesn't know. He's gone all the way. Advantage is not called. Aldrit is trying to get down. He's about 3 meters short of the line. Anton Dupont. Pass out the end to Leroux. And France have just torn apart Ireland. Such a simple try in the end. The second row, Leroux's gone over. Slightly lax defending on the breakdown for the fact that suddenly on the open side was a huge gaping hole. Leroux says thank you kindly and is jumped over. And it's just the start Ireland didn't want this second half. That is exactly the start that the French would have wanted. Opportunity to kick for France and to put them in real control in this Six Nations game here in the Aviva. Good level of respect. Ryan Natamak gets ready to kick this. He's 1 from 2 so far this evening. And he's 2 from 3. One looked far safer and not in doubt, and now the lead really has grown. Ireland 7, France 19 here in the Aviva. This Guinness Six Nations game, we always felt something had to give today. The most fancied team in many a year from the Northern Hemisphere side is this French side. This Irish side though, don't understand about getting beat. 9 in a row they've been victorious on.
Hands off. There it is, yep.
Geloch is
roll away, tackler.
Doing his best, but Dupont hooks it for France, who are being forced back, and now Damien Padou can move them forward. It's just a little tackle, but tackle to the point where he's been able to keep the ball. Dupont back to Natamak. Olivon. Ficao, lovely quick ball. Vadi Katwa, Thomas. Trying to look for Ficao on the overlap, can't do so. Dupont. Leroux, the try scorer, trying to burst through. Gains another important 5 meters. Natamak. Aldrit. Ficau's hit. Hard in the ends. Ireland can move it. Jonathan Sexton Kicking for 3. He just needed one opening, and Jonathan Sexton's found the opportunity to pull the arrears back to 9 points. Excellent drop goal. That's raised the noise a bit in here. Could there be an Irish comeback on the cards? Great drop goal from Jonathan Sexton, just brought it in. Really feel in this game that next score is crucial. Whoever gets it could win this contest. So early into the second half. Sexton, kick his charge down.
Roll away, tackler.
He fails his over it. There he goes. Sexton. Henderson.
Hands up.
And turnover France.
There it is, yeah.
Backs doing their job. Ficao. Down on halfway. And
Play on.
well, let me see. Natamak, quick ball. Damien Padou. Lovely quick rugby being played at the moment. Connor Murray. Oh, what a hit by Vadikatwa on Connor Murray. And it's so much so, France have turned it over. Deloch. Damien Padou. Into the 22, go France. Natamak going for a drop goal. Getting it. Anything you can do, I can do better, he says. The advantage is put back to where it is. 12 points remain.
We've got them all.
He fell from France to keep that 12-point advantage. Be crucial for them today. It's Damien Padou. Breakaway, but eventually is brought down into touch. There's great work being made by this French side in quick ball. France really are up against it right now. Amazingly, we've yet to have a scrum in this contest. Not a line out. It's been a real key feature of this contest.
We've got them all.
And it's stolen by France. And on to Pont. Maul is called. Starting to push Ireland further and further back. To Pont. Natamak. Padou. Natamak again. Vadikatwa. That's a lovely exchange of passing. This is Thomas. That'll be another try. It is glorious rugby at the moment by France. Over again to score. It's been outstanding today. Thomas gets over to get his first try. Ireland have been very much torn apart. This French side right now are in complete control, and they have the bonus point. There's not a lot Irelands can really say. So far in this contest, they really have been outplayed. And from this further distance, the fullback Dulin is called in. Ireland knew had they scored at the breakaway at 7 apiece, then it could have been a different game. But since then, France have grown after surviving the first third of the game, and they were just under immense pressure. Defensively, they held up. That's all they needed to do. Guinness kick. Right through the middle. Really good kick. 29-10, a 19-point advantage. That could very well be the game. France will see their game management skills now. Very comfortable. Advantage called. And then they're in an offside position. This is Marchand bursting through again. Looked like he was going for the kick. Advantage is good to Ireland. I suspect that's for a suspension forward pass, a knock on.
There's no advantage there, chaps. We'll bring it back. Hands off, hands off.
Well, there is going to be our first scrum for that knock on. We get to see what both packs can do, but to be fair, at this point, there isn't much they can do. Game played to feet to hand. Line out has been king. France with a heavier pack in the scrum.
Engage.
Conor Murray with the put in for Ireland. France trying to turn the scrum. Sexton. Robbie Henshaw. Jonathan Sexton again. Gary Ringrose.
Hands off, hands off.
France get it away. Thomas. He's running into trouble.
Yep.
House.
Roll away, tackler.
Dupont again. The Tamak.
Line out.
Kick goes out the full. Massive hit that was. Oof. Still intensity even in this situation when you realise your side, it's just not your day at the moment. Certainly some bruises that's going out there.
We have them all.
This throws intercepted. This is Dupont. The Tamak. Madrid. The Tamak again. Fadi Katwa. Brilliant. There's a man over on the open side. Damien Peru. He's brought down. Tried to play it back round on the blind side and couldn't do so. Ireland will have the line out. They've won 6-4 today. The only statistic in which they've been dominant against France. 15 minutes left of the match.
We've got them all.
Dupont standing ready. Maul is called. Just starting to push further. Madrid.
Let go, tackler.
Take it quickly, and they have to. Conor Murray there. He's able to burst all the way into the French half and has promptly lost possession. That's an incredibly intelligent decision. Down.
Okay, let's just have a little chat. Keep your hands away from the ball when you're up. Do it again, and I'll have to send you off.
Julian here is elected to kick. 3 more points. It's a long way out. Always preferred to be France's long-range man. Just lining up the opportunity. This really would rub salt into wounds. 55 metres out, it's a long, long way out. I suspect he's neither got the distance nor the trajectory correct. Teddy Furlong for Ireland. 10 minutes to go.
Hands up.
Feels like a professional penalty conceded by the French. Conor Murray gets things going quickly.
Let him go.
Ringrose. Jonathan Sexton. Opportunity to run, and he is brought down. Robbie Henshaw. Brilliant by Robbie Henshaw. He's brought down on the halfway mark. Ireland being urged on to find something. Jonathan Sexton kicking to find a line-out opportunity, and has found one. Fabulous kick by Jonathan Sexton. game which has really drifted away from Ireland. They've been nowhere as intense as they were in the first half here in the second, and that's the reason why the men in blue are in charge. Marchot's throw.
Line-out's over.
It's been won.
Got them all.
All is called. Dupont stands over as the Maul charges forwards. It's free. It's Natamak to kick it out. It's picked up in the end by Keenan. Keenan goes on. And still, and suddenly, there's something back for Ireland. Cullen was nowhere. Keenan is over. The fullback for Ireland. And there's a little something back for the Irish. France will be a little annoyed at that. It had been a solid game till that point. Sexton tonight in his only conversion he has made. To really be able to threaten this match, this has got to be kicked, and you feel Ireland have got to get over and score within the next minute or two. Convert that, and then we really will have a grandstand finish. No pun intended. The lead is a big one by France. I mean, the second half really have stepped up their intensity. Ireland couldn't live with it after the disappointment of the first half. Easy for Jonathan Sexton, who kicks that comfortably. 17-29. Back to 12 points. We've got to produce a miracle result to win this. 2 converted tries is what's required. No time remaining. 5 minutes to go. They've got to inch their way up little bit by little bit by little bit. They've been pushed back at the moment with Ficao and Ringrose. Sexton kicking, hoping to try and win a line out. At least Ireland will have this chance. He has had a good game. His fly half, Jonathan Sexton, today. Hasn't got the result for it. His kicking has been immaculate. That was an excellent throw. Will France be able to manage the last few minutes of this game? Rolling Moore there just at the moment, using to power away. Keenan, kick throw, it's taken. Perhaps too quickly, nobody was there, Henshaw was down. Ireland continue to move forwards. Ryan for one tackle, brought down by the seconds. Ireland try yet again. Sexton.
There it is, yeah.
Keith Earls. Keith Earls! Earls is brought down 10 metres outside the 22. 80 minutes are up. This is purely for pride now. Robbie Henshaw to Gary Ringrose.
Let go, tackler.
It's a step too far for Ringrose. It'll go back to Damien Peru, who will knock it out. Ireland records their first defeat for 10 games. Ireland for France, a record-breaking moment for them. A bonus point victory, a brilliant performance against a French side that have been fabulous. Ireland here taste defeat, and they don't often taste defeat here in Dublin, but they have been outplayed, particularly in the second half, by a brilliant French side who played some outstanding rugby. Deserved winners. 4 tries to 2 doesn't tell the whole story. 17 points to 29 does. France are still on for the Grand Slam. Excellent result for France. Another win for them. Brilliantly done. Ireland put up a bit of as much as a resistance as they could, but the two were completely outplayed in the end. That was a classic game, if I do say so. So let's go ahead and have a look at today's headlines. And after 2 played in the tournament, France have a 1-point advantage over England and Wales. Look at those point scores though. England with plus 60, France plus 53. It really is very close, but it is France that thankfully with 2 bonus point wins lead. Ireland, Scotland and Italy are still yet to get off the mark. For us next, you can see us in a couple of weeks' time, because we've got the big one from Twickenham. England versus Wales will be our big contest we're bringing you, so that one is going to be truly special. We'll also bring you the action from France versus Scotland and the highlights of Ireland's trip to Italy. Could be a classic weekend. However, that isn't all the sporting action that we've got for you. Join us for Sports Night, where we have got FA Cup replays. Some cracking ones to bring you. We had so many brilliant games. Could there be match this time around? Join Trevor Lynham for that. There we go. That is a fantastic weekend of rugby here on Trevor Sports. Thank you very much for tuning in, where England, France and Wales continue their challenge to go after that Grand Slam. Something's got to give next weekend when England take Wales, and we'll hope you'll see you there for that. For all of us, thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.